All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to check out this video real quick. It's from Jynxzi. It says, "I'm quitting Clash Royale." I want to see what Jynxzi has to say here. We've talked about this before, but he's brought so many new people to the game. He brought so many new people to the game, and it was like immediately the devs after he gets on, they freaking level 16 heroes. They make their best month, and then it's like, brother, this is so pay to win. And now guess what? They're back at 30 mil because they lost like half their freaking player base. Like, I'm curious to see what he has, but just to put it in perspective immediately, like if I was in his shoes and a company got greedy like that, I'd probably quit too. I feel it. I do feel it, because if I have so much influence like that and everything, and a company is like, hey, I'm just going to use your name to make a ton of money. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, and screw over the player base. I don't want to be associated with that, you know? But let's check out this video. Let's see what he has to say.
I want to be talking about the current state of Clash Royale. Now, mind you, I want to say this off the rip. This might be potentially the last Clash Royale stream or video I ever do. Now,
that's pretty crazy.
I have a lot of things I want to say. I'm going to just be playing and basically ranting. I have sort of a mental notepad of a bunch of bases I want to touch.
Yeah, dude, this is what I do too. Like, I have a whole Google Doc of things that need to be fixed, and it's just sitting here like ranting about the game. And there's so much, dude. There is so many things that need to be fixed. Like I said, we're going to come out with that video soon. I'm going to do what I would do to fix Clash Royale in 2026.
But yeah, this is probably my last video / stream playing Clash Royale unless something changes. If nothing changes, bro, you're not going to see me streaming Clash. You're not going to see me playing Clash. Now, do I play Clash off stream? Sometimes, not as much as I used to. But I just want to talk about basically all of the problems with the game. And also, let's just see what's going on. So apparently, there's a Lil Wayne halftime show, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, first things.
Lil Wayne halftime show. Yeah, cool, I guess. Is that the priority? Is that a priority? A Lil Wayne halftime show? I don't know, man. I don't think that should be a big priority. Cool. W Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? But like, damn, it's opposite day every day for stupid.
First, let's buy the heroes, because I haven't even bought the heroes since the initial drops. So where do you go to buy heroes?
Yeah, first of all, this hero system sucks. This hero system is absolutely terrible. It's so hard to get anything free to play. Even if you're pay to win, bro, you pretty much $15 every season for a hero, because guess what? I have every hero, bought them all. I have not even pulled a second box. Like a box, like to even open one. I've had to buy all of them. Like, it's terrible.
Where do you go? Now, this is probably the first thing I wanted to talk about. Where do you go to buy the heroes, chat? Where do you go?
Shop.
There's a hero draft challenge? Okay, that should suffice.
I do kind of want to skim through this, like I said.
Now,
I just want to get like the basic key points, you know? I want to get the basic key points of what he's saying, kind of react to this.
And why Clash Royale has plummeted probably more than, I think, any game I've ever seen in the history of my life.
Yeah.
One word, bro, greed.
Yep.
Now, it's funny too, because like, Clash Royale about a year ago, or like 9 months ago, I started to get back into the game. They would drop evolutions every month. I absolutely loved the evolutions. Then what ended up happening was they started coming out with this concept called heroes and level 16s simultaneously, which was basically just like a 1-2 punch to everybody and everyone that enjoyed the game.
Yes. So this is an important point to touch on, and I've said this before. I think if they released level 16 in heroes at different times, it would have been more well perceived. I think the biggest problem, I don't think the heroes were the biggest problem. I think I don't think heroes are great. Don't get me wrong, but I think level 16 is the worst part. I don't think people like getting over, like, if I lose to over level, that just pisses everyone off. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes when, guess what? They added level 16. Now my log doesn't kill a Dart Goblin. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes it.
Basically, like, for no reason at all, that Expo lock, that's GG's. Without telling anybody or asking anybody, they released Heroes and Level 16 at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Which, if you're a person who's played Clash Royale
should have done it different times.
Kind of felt like a 1-2 punch in basically the wiener. Nobody asked for Heroes. Nobody asked for Level 16.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Sack. Now, why? What is this, bro? What is this? Okay, these are the goblins that respawn, right? Yeah. So basically, they drop like a little thing, and then they respawn. Bro, that lasts for a while. Good God.
Yeah,
that was on there for a minute. Okay, well, okay.
So, like, I want to read a couple comments, too, on here. Like, what's the general, like, consensus of this video? Evo coughing is now hero coughing? Okay. If this is actually his last CR video, thanks for reviving the gameplay and, or reviving the game and for all the amazing content you did these 9 months. Supercell, you absolutely deserve this. I'll miss his CR content. Yeah, man. He's revived the game a lot. Supercell, this is basically fuck you to your game. Coughing every 3 seconds. Okay, so we got some coughing comments. You could literally hear his vape lungs giving out. Oh my gosh, man. Bro's literally the reason I got back into Clash. This is a lot of people, man. A lot of people got into Clash, back into Clash because of it. Watch Ken, don't know about Clash, but you'll love him. True. Ken is a goat. I mean, we're kind of like, I want to see what the community's saying about this too. Like, it's about time. Seeing Jynxzi on Clash these days, like seeing PewDiePie Minecraft. I don't think Supercell understands how much Jynxzi quitting the game will affect their game. They saw the game on a generational run and decided to bring it to the ground after being money hungry. This is what I don't understand. They're money hungry, greedy, all this stuff, right? But like, they lost money. Their strategy didn't work. So they tried to be money hungry and they lose money and the player base because of it. Instead of just making the game better and slowly gaining people and gaining traction, you know, just keeping up the freaking like good grind. If they just added a couple more Evos, did all this stuff, they would have made a lot more money because they would have just had the giant player base from Jynxzi and everything. And the game was just, it was on an uphill trend. It was on an uphill trend before level 16. I like I said, I don't think it was Heroes. Heroes are broken. There's 0 cycle Evos. But I think it's level 16. I think the leveling is the biggest problem. And I think the level would be more bearable if ranked was capped at level 11 too. Like, if you want to do Trophy Road and you want to make Trophy Road this long grind up to 30K trophies and add level 19 and freaking like add more rewards and emotes and make it like a giant climb, dude, because it seems like that's what they're kind of going towards. Is what it is. Is what it is. You can like it, don't like it, but ranked needs to be a competitive game mode. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a little ridiculous. And then with the new heroes too, releasing them halfway through the season is so stupid. So stupid. Like, you get used to a meta and then like halfway through the rank season, you just throw in, boom, Hero Mega Minion's going to come in. And guess what? It's probably going to be broken. I wouldn't doubt it. And now you're going to have to react to this whole meta halfway through the season. And oh my gosh, like, it's just ridiculous. Who else loves the fact that he quit here? Comment. Yeah. Evo iPad cough. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep
so basically,
see what else he has to say here.
They released level 16 and heroes. Now, basically, they have a creator like group chat where I don't even check it anymore because I don't even play the game anymore, or like I don't even make content on the game anymore. But like, basically, in that creator group chat, probably a couple of days before level 16 came out, they basically told all the creators about level 16. And I'm sure I can talk about it now because it's already over. And if I can't, then whatever. But I remember literally the first thing I said was, you guys should probably revert this. This is the worst possible imaginable thing for the game. Now, mind you, Heroes I think they ended up announcing that.
What do you guys think? Like, Supercell devs, they see this group chat, and one of their biggest creators, which, by the way, I mean, he's not just one of the biggest like, he's one of the biggest creators just in general. And then getting a guy like that in your game it's huge, right? So like, I don't know, man. Like, if that, you got to take that opinion seriously is what I'm trying to get at.
A couple of days later. Now, I first start looking at the gameplay of the heroes, right? And basically, all heroes are just the regular base version of a card with a super buffed up version. He's gonna hit that goblet ability, so I'm gonna get the bomber ready. It's just a super buffed up version of the card. So,
yeah,
what do you gain from being free to play? Ask yourself that. You gain absolutely, positively nothing.
Yeah, and to add on to this too, the reason you gain nothing as a free to play with heroes is because the currency system is so bad that you can't get it free to play. Even pay to win, if I buy the pass, I can't get both the heroes every season. So I'm still behind after getting the pass. Think about how behind a free to play is.
You literally gain nothing for being free to play. So like, for example, if I have a hero mini P.E.K.K.A. and my opponent doesn't have a hero mini P.E.K.K.A, my opponent literally gains nothing from that. Holy lightning value! My opponent literally gains nothing from that, right? So basically, you're just being punished for not spending money, right?
Yes.
Now, here is the crazy part.
It's a good point.
Level 16 comes to Clash Royale, right? And now the first thing I think is, okay, this is a terrible idea. This is going to be an absolute disaster, yada, yada, yada. But there's no turning back. You cannot revert it, right? Because the reason why they can't turn back from level 16 is all of the human beings that spent money to get their cards to level 16.
This is the problem.
They can't revert it.
You can't
Once
revert
it gets into the game, it's over. Now,
that's the thing with levels. You can't revert it. If you fuck up, there's no going back. He must be kidding around. They'll love this. Supercell devs. I would be very surprised if pre-update, like, you're in that creator group chat and like Ken and Jynxzi and all these people are like, dude, this sounds like a great idea. It's like they might try to give a little benefit of the doubt, but like nobody's like, damn, that sounds great. We don't want another level.
In that creator group chat, I literally said, please do not do this. There's still time to revert this. Because once you implement it, there is no turning back. Like, I was in the group chat begging. I could literally scroll and find my exact DMs. I literally said, wow, please do not do this, because once you do it, you can't revert it, and millions of players are going to quit the game. Now, that got completely ignored.
He was right.
And it's not like level 16 is some big project. It's literally the laziest thing you could possibly do. Implementing level 16 to the game literally does nothing. It takes no work. You're just making it to where cards have more health and do more damage.
Yep.
That's all you're doing. So that ends up happening. What happens overnight? Millions of players quit the game. Ooh, I'm gonna try the new goblins, I guess.
Yeah. What's going on? We're currently reacting to Jynxzi's video titled "I'm Quitting Clash Royale." We're just listening to his points. I'm adding on. We're kind of reacting to this right now. Like, I pretty much agree with everything he said. It's like, it's been pretty simple so far. Nothing even that diabolical or crazy or any like extreme changes. Just like, hey man, like, let's not make the game as pay to win. That's like, he has not had like very crazy takes. It hasn't been like, we need to revamp the game here. It's like literally like, do not release extra level. Don't do that. Don't make the heroes as pay to win. That's pretty much been the consensus of it so far.
Let's see what these are all about. That happens overnight. Millions of players quit the game. As expected, literally anyone could have seen that coming. I guess anyone besides Supercell, the people who have all the power, couldn't have seen that coming. Fine. Level 16 kills the game.
Yeah.
Now, the nail in the coffin, right? The literal... Wait, do I have the Mega Minion too?
Yeah, let me do that. My color correction is kind of weird.
The nail in the coffin was heroes. Now, this is the craziest part about heroes. So, with heroes, you actually have some wiggle room to where you could save the game, right? With heroes, you actually have some wiggle room to where you could save the game, right? The problem is, they implement heroes, after they got the community feedback of, oh, heroes are terrible, nobody wants heroes, it's just creating another paywall in the game.
See, this is where I'll kind of like add on, and I'm gonna touch on this a little bit. I don't mind heroes if they rework the currency system and make it less pay to win. Like, dude, heroes are actually kind of cool, right? I think it adds some sort of skill. I mean, I wish the abilities were a little more skillful. Like, putting down a 1 elixir goblin ability really isn't that hard. Like, let's be real. There's some timing and stuff, like with the hero giant. I think hero giant's one of the more skilled abilities. It's like, okay, I place a giant for 5 elixir. He goes Inferno Dragon. I gotta go over with 2 elixir. Then I still have my push, which he still might defend, but I'm also down 2 elixir to defend the opposite lane. So like I have to do some elixir cost counting, and like there's a little bit of skill, like there's skill involved in that. But like, if the reason it sucks and the reason it's perceived negative, first I release it with level 16. Nobody likes levels. This has been, if you go back to level 14, 15, nobody's like, it's never been well perceived. Nobody likes it. Because why would you like it? Your account's just getting under leveled again. Your account's just less progression than it was previous. But the heroes, the currency system, if I'm going, it takes 200 to open a new chest where you can get, guess what? You can get duplicates, and you only get 100 fragments back, and it costs 200. So I get a hero chest. Boom, I get 6 fragments. It takes me 74 million of those in order to get the hero, which then on top of that, I could roll a duplicate, which then I lose half of my fragments and get a duplicate, and now I got to restart. So like, buff the fragments, you pull more, there's more fragments, and you can't get duplicates. Boom, simple. If you did that, significantly less pay to win. Like if I'm getting damn near 30, if I'm getting over 30 fragments per 3, 6, 9, 12, 50, I need like, you know, like freaking 7 chests, 6, 7 chests, you know? And like, okay, that's more manageable instead of me pulling 6 on my max account and now I need fucking 400 of them. Terrible, bro. Terrible.
It's not creative. At least evolutions are fun, and I'm going to get to evolutions. Because it's not like everything Clash Royale did.
Boss Bandit's ability is more skill than every hero ability other than Giant. The fact that it'd be dead ass crazy. The timing the dashes, there's a lot you can do. I know a lot of people are going to be like, dude, Boss Bandit is, you know, whatever. You can feel how you want about Boss Bandit, but if you guys go watch Mo Light in the CRL, when he was playing that Boss Bandit mortar deck, his ability usage was so skillful, dude. It was crazy. Like, I don't like Boss Bandit as much as the next guy, but like, if you watch Mo Light play Boss Bandit, it's like, damn, okay, that ability's got a little skill to it.
But heroes come out, right? And they release Hero Giant, Hero Valkyrie, Hero Musketeer, Hero Knight. Literally
Hero Valkyrie, bro. Don't give them ideas.
Overnight, everybody hates them. Cool. We hear the feedback. We listen to the community. All right, we're not going to release heroes anymore. Now, that's what a normal gaming company would do. Now, what does Supercell do? The exact opposite! The entire community basically told Supercell to their face, heroes are a terrible idea. We don't want heroes. We don't like heroes.
Yeah, see, this is where I think it's a little nuanced. I think it's a little nuanced because, like I said before, I think a lot of people have said this, but I don't think it's because of the actual hero concept. It's how Clash Royale implements the hero concept. This is the biggest thing. First of all, we pay. They just paywall it. They paywall it, make it terrible, make the rewards suck. Okay, cool, right? So you have to pay money, but then they also balance it like insanely terrible. So they make these cards OP. You have to buy them. You can't get it free to play, so they make you buy them, right? And then if you have them, guess what? You push up whatever amount. You push up more than anyone else, and then they nerf them after. And it's like, bro, if we just balance them normal, didn't make them completely OP, they're supposed to be good, they're a hero, and then didn't paywall them as much, it would be more well perceived than it is. There would be a lot of people that still don't like it. They don't want to see anything. And I understand that. Like if you guys ever played the game with no Evos and stuff, I mean, it's a different game. It's a different game. So I can see why people wouldn't want that. There's people that didn't want Evos, but if it's going to be added, let's just say it's going to be added. Let's make it right. Let's do it right, not half-assed.
Instead of never releasing another hero again, they have only doubled down. 1 month later, after the initial launch, let's call it Doomsday. The day they announced level 16.
Doomsday, bro. Oh my gosh. Class is basically how to destroy your game at its peak 101. 1000%. Yeah, Jebba. Yeah, it's a little mind-boggling for sure.
Heroes, we're just gonna call that Doomsday, okay? So that way, like throughout the remainder of the video, you know what I'm referencing.
Man. On a real note, though, I feel like I could watch the whole video, man. I feel like we could sit here and yap about Clash Royale's problems. Like I said, we got like a damn 3-page Google Doc right now on all the changes I'd make. I added one this morning, actually. There was one I added. Easy change to clan chat. Add a reply button in clan chat. Because why is someone types D-Roy, appreciate follow. Someone types way up here. There's 2 more messages and there's like 7 donations and trades. And I can't just reply to someone. Easy one right there. Boom. Let's get on it, Clash. Make KJ CEO Supercell, bro. I would do good. Listen, most of my changes personally aren't even balance changes. It's making the UI, making like all that surrounds it easier, more understandable, and just buffing rewards, buffing progression, making it fun.
Heroes in level 16 get announced. Everybody quits the game. Now, if I was Supercell, what would I do? I would never release another hero again. I would focus on evolutions and making a really cool champion. Because people love champions, people love evolutions, right?
Yeah, that's not a bad route. That's not a bad route either. That's not a bad route. I think another issue with adding heroes is they're adding gimmicks before finishing other ones. Only 1/3 of the cards have evos, and they're already adding heroes. Yes, I fully agree with that opinion. I fully agree with that opinion. What arena? We're watching a video right now, Parrot. Here, let me maybe I should go like this so you guys can kind of see Jynxzi talking a little bit over on the vertical. We're not even asking much of Supercell. If anything, we're asking less. Just don't make heroes. Go back to your old formula you've been doing for years. Yeah. Yep. Quality of life changes. Yeah, a lot of stuff I say is quality of life, man. There's so many quality of life things that they just make terrible. They just make terrible in this game. I don't know why, but let's continue this.
What did they do? In the last 3 months, guess how many evolutions have been implemented to the game? 0. In the last 3 months, guess how many
wild.
What's it called? Champions have been implemented to the game. No, scratch that. In the last 8 months, guess how many champions have been implemented into the game? They've implemented 0 champions. 0. They've only implemented...
That's a good take. That's a good take right there. They're kind of... I see what we're going with here, right? Like, they're not... Whatchamacallit? They're not... What's the word for it? Capitalizing on their other things they've already done, right? So, like, easy champion to add... Immediately, off the top of my head, you're pulling stuff from Clash of Clans, Barbarian King. Why is Barbarian King not in the game? Where is Grand Warden? You could add Grand Warden. Like, those kind of stuff. I mean, they have ideas already out there that are easy. Not gonna lie, I hate heroes. A lot of people feel that way. But like I said, I think it'd be more well perceived if, hey, I could actually get the heroes free to play and they weren't absolutely broken on launch. I think it'd be a little, you wouldn't hate them as much, but I completely understand it. I hate spending money on these guys, but of course, I make content for the game and freaking you guys want to see the new stuff, so I buy it. But like, if I didn't make content, I won.
Heroes. Now, right, this is my overarching point. Heroes was a complete dud. Nobody liked Heroes, right? So, all right, cool. We're just
how
never
they
gonna do them
released
again,
it,
right?
I agree with that.
What has Supercell done since getting the worst feedback ever from Heroes? Every month, they're only releasing Heroes. I don't know if this...
This is so factual, though. This is so factual. They get a bunch of just terrible feedback. I hate this stuff. It's basically what the player base is saying. And then what do? They only release heroes. They couldn't throw a champion. I was really surprised they don't just do one hero, one Evo. Like, I feel like that'd be pretty cool, like a split pass or something. You know, like tier 60 or something, you get like an Evo. The first one, you get a hero. Like I feel like that makes more sense. Like, you don't even have to do, you could do 2 Evos. You could do like just not, I don't think 2 heroes. I think the heroes are so good that it should be like 1 a season. And this is like the hero goblin season, you know, like, but now we're going to get to a point where hero mega minion's going to be inserted into this meta coming up here soon. And it's just going to be crap. And then there's no new Evos. Again, the Evos are a great concept, and it makes building decks interesting. Like, hey, like, am I going to use an Evo spell, or am I going to use an Evo troop? What am I going to do? I have to count my cycles. I have to count the opponent's cycles. Skillful concept. I think it's a skillful concept besides stuff like Evo Witch, but Evo P.E.K.K.A. You guys, if you guys know my channel, you guys have been here. I absolutely hate healing mechanics, but we won't get into that right now. Yeah, 1 hero, 1 Evo is the best. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd agree. 1 Evo, 1 hero. Why not? Until we run out of Evos. And you're not really going to run out. Like, there's how many cards in the game? 100 and something cards, bro. Like, there's like 30 Evos. I mean, you got a year and a half of Evo content. 121. Yeah, you got a damn year, pretty much. 1 Evo a season. There's your content. And then you transition into heroes once the Evos start filling out. Then we bring in, guess what? We don't even need to do 1 Evo, 1 hero. Guess what? Oh, dude, we can add a new card. Boom, look, put that in the pass. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, you get the Barbarian King here. We release the Barbarian King with the Evo, or with the, whatever. I don't know, bro. It's just, there's just so, whatever route they do is like wrong, but there's like 87 different other routes that could go that would just work. That would just be significantly better. Sorry for all the pause and too, but yeah, I mean, if you guys play Clash Royale, you guys understand this yap session, and it's just ridiculous. I did the math a couple months ago. They have like over 6 years worth of Evos, bro. Like, dude, I mean, what is it? Once a month. So 12 Evos. Let's say they did 12 Evos a year. 12 Evos a year, right? Like, if it was once a month, yeah, that would kind of make sense. I have an idea that might be bad, but I know 2 different passes, 1 Evo, 1 hero. I don't like 2 different. I mean, they kind of did that already. If you're below a certain arena, you get 6 Evo shards. You don't get the heroes. One card I would like to see is Walls from Clash of Clans. Basically, just a goblin cage. It's just the walls. Yeah, I don't know that they add stuff, but I think they should add new cards. But the problem with the new cards they do add is it just, again, they release stuff that has no place. Like, remove Suspicious Bush from the game. Like, they added Suspicious Bush. It's a 2 elixir card that's invisible and takes your entire tower. Like, what a fucking horrible idea. Like, just terrible. Barbarian. Just pull this stuff from damn Clash of Clans. It's the same universe. Just pull it from there. Like, there's a billion different cards, bro. Pull it from there. I don't get it. But let's continue.
This is like a ploy to just kill the game as fast as humanly possible. But my God, they're doing it in record time. After all of the horrendous feedback about level 16 and heroes, they have only doubled down.
Yeah.
As a person who has loved this game for 9 years, they have only implemented the worst changes ever.
Yeah.
It's like this, bro. This is how I would describe it.
I agree.
When they receive good feedback on something, they stop doing it altogether. When they receive bad feedback on something,
dude,
they just keep on doing it and doubling down over.
I'll pause it again. It makes no sense. People go, dude, I love Magic books. I love Magic coins. I love the season shop. What do? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Hate it. Actually, it's the worst feature of all time. Get rid of it. The community liked it too much.
And over and over.
So
dude,
stupid.
I saw a chart. In December, they had $58 million in revenue. Which, mind you, like 2 months before that, it was like 80 million.
Yep.
In January, they had $36 million in revenue.
Yep.
Brother, they lost $22 million in revenue in a day. I saw another thing. It's like 1.3 million less people bought pass. Bro, I didn't even buy Pass Royale. Brother, I didn't even buy the Hero Mega Minion. Did I even buy the Hero Ice Golem? Let me see what I bought. Bro, I didn't even buy the Hero Ice Golem.
Yeah. I have an idea. Tell Supercell I love these new decisions. True. Little reverse psychology.
I didn't even buy the Hero Mega Minion. I didn't even buy the Hero Wizard.
Yeah, but I'm gonna we kind of get the concept. We're probably gonna yap on this and do all that, but I'm gonna kind of skip to the end of the video here. I mean, we kind of get the concept of what's going on. Me personally, I don't even need to watch the rest of this video because right there, that's already enough. They've already lost a third of their player base by just stupid decisions. What's even, I mean, we could sit here and yap on it for hours and hours, but if they just took those little changes, man, I mean, we're in a better spot. We're in a better spot, you know, like I'm even going to write down, I feel like we had a better idea today. I'm going to go write down in the Google Doc real quick. Instead of two, whatchamacallit, instead of 2 heroes a season, one Evo, 1 hero, you know? Continue the Evo system. Continue the hero system, sure, but just make it less pay to win. At the end of the day, we still playing it. A lot of people aren't, man. That's the problem. A lot of people aren't, bro. I mean, they went from, 3 months? They went from 80 million to 30 million in revenue. I'd say that is a significant drop off. A lot of people quit the game. I mean, I stream it. A lot of people have quit the game. I get it. They're like, hey, they'll come into my stream, go, hey, I don't like playing the game anymore. You know, I still they still enjoy the game. They still like watching it, but they're just like, I can't play it, man. I can't play it anymore. It's too pay to win. It's too much. So I'm going to get Jynxzi's little final statements here. We'll go look at the end of the video, see what his kind of final sentiment is here. But I mean, guys, we could yap on it for hours of how they've killed this game.
I got your pizza. Hi!
We should order pizza every game.
Before you watch the biggest games, make sure you've got our biggest pizza in the game. The Big New Yorker for $10.
Yeah, this might actually be the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at this guy's deck, shall we?
All right, I'm gonna see if he makes any closing statements, but yeah, look at the hyper bait with here. Yeah, that deck is that is something else. This hyper bait again. This meta is so terrible. Look at this deck, bro. This is going around. I've played this a lot too, just different variations with some of them have poison, some of them have different spells and whatnot. I've seen some Skelly King in here and
yeah, I'm not giving them another penny. There's no way. I'm not buying another card until they stop releasing heroes. Bro, it's so simple. Stop releasing heroes, start releasing Evos, start releasing champions again. What happened to champions? The last champ was the Boss Bandit. When did the Boss Bandit get released, chat? Was it 8 months? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Who is in control of these decisions? Guys, literally everyone and their mother who plays this game has complained about level 16 and heroes.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's keep releasing heroes. Everybody who plays this game hates heroes. Let's release a first batch of heroes, then a second batch of heroes, then a third batch of heroes.
Yeah, he's right on the money.
Then a fourth batch, then a fifth batch. Oh wait, we have 7 people playing the game right now. Chat, when was Boss Bandit release?
But
I'm not gonna stream the game.
Yeah, he's pretty. Again, closing statements real quick to finish this out. I mean, to finish out this little, react to this. If you guys want to see more reactions, let me know. But basically, they're killing the game by, first of all, just not listening to the community, just not willing to listen to the player base who sits here and spends time and invests money into their game. It seems like they have no willingness to look into the game and do that. And just to sum it up, they're only releasing heroes. They buff them at the start, make them broken, paywall them, make you pay so you have the broken stuff and you win. Pretty much, just to, again, sum it up, they're just making the stupidest decisions. That's Supercell in a nutshell. That's the reaction. That's what it is. That's what it is. They just continue to make the stupidest decisions and he just can't take it anymore. Like, I get it, especially when he has options. He's like, hey, I can go play any game. I'm going to have freaking 50K on the purple. Like, I'm going to play a different game. See ya, bro. And that's what it is. So I respect it. Good video. He's being real. He's being real. But yeah, till the next reaction, guys. That was kind of fun. Like I said, let me know if you want to see more of this. I had a good time reacting to this. He made a lot of solid points. And I agree with a lot of it. I added a little nuance in there to like my personal opinion, but GG's.